right. Welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. I do apologize for being a little bit late this morning. I woke up late and I'm just now getting ready for the live stream. I hope you will join me. I don't know how many people will watch this morning because a lot of my India followers that watch me, it may be a little late for you, and I'm sorry about that. And those of you in the United States, it's probably a good time for you all. So hopefully you'll join me. Hopefully you'll all join me. I got a few songs and I want to share those with you. Let's see. I wanted to check something real quick just to see. Yeah, we should be going. We should be live. Hey, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you to those of you. I just want to take a moment to really show my gratitude to those of you who have been sharing the content and hyping the videos. That has done so much for this channel, and it has really put it out there for people to see without me having to promote it. You guys have been promoting it for me, and that means so much to me. You can't imagine how much that means to me. I'm so grateful, and I just want you to know I appreciate you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give you the songs that I got because they are going to shape the reading. And this reading is going to be a little bit, it's not going to be real pleasant. I'll put it like that. I do know that right now the moon, I think, is in Gemini. Let's see, now that we have a subscription. Yeah, the moon is in Gemini. And what that means is that as the last quarter moon casts its luminous glow in the ominous, curious realm of Gemini, you may find yourself feeling a tug at the edges of your consciousness, beckoning you to unearth unspoken truth lurking within. This phase, rich with energy of introspection, invites you to sift through the mental clutter that often fills your days. Imagine yourself as an alchemist of thought, meticulously refining the gold from the debris of your daily musings. Here, clarity is not just destination, it's a transformative journey. What insights have been whispered to you in the quiet moments, those fleeting thoughts that linger with shadows? Embrace this time to write, speak, and articulate your inner revelations, for the air is thick with potential, ready to carry your voice into the world. Your words can become seeds of clarity, nurtured by winds of change. Yet, with this illuminating phase comes the weight of decisions. As you stand at the crossroads, pondering the paths that lie ahead, the duality of Gemini urges you to engage in a dance of dialogue, both with yourself and others. Look closely. What connections need to be forged or healed? The last quarter moon challenges you to discern the authentic from the superficial. Are you carrying unnecessary burdens in your relationships, or perhaps clinging to beliefs that no longer serve you? Use this time to declutter not only your mind, but your emotional landscape as well. Visualize yourself letting go of what feels stale and redundant, making space for new ideas and relationships that resonate with your true essence. In the moonlit moment, let your intuition guide you toward conversations that spark growth. ensuing that which this cycle wands. You emerge reward, ready to embrace the dawn of new beginnings. And in a week, we're going to have the new moon in Libra, okay? And Libra is all about diplomacy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's all this? Thank you for all the YouTube TVs, little icons. My glasses are getting fixed. So it looks like I have cuties, hi, and Lamarum 72783, Sarah. I'm doing well, cuties. How about you? Thank you, Sarah. You're so sweet. Musan, welcome. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're good, cuties. I'm glad to have you. You guys, please make sure you take time to subscribe to the channel. It really helps my channel to grow when you do that. Thank you, cuties. Nothing's wrong, Masan. Everything's good. I'm just a little tired. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, so if you're new here, the way this works is I'm a medium, so I get messages from the spirit world. And one way that I get those... You're tired too. Yeah, I think that some of it is this Gemini. You know, Gemini will do that to you. It's a very cerebral sign, and it has us thinking, and it has us thinking about both sides of a coin type thing. The duality hits us. There's a lot going on right now, okay? So don't be surprised if you're tired. Okay. I'm going to tell you the songs that came through. And when you hear the songs, you're going to go, wow, that sounds just like what she just read about Gemini. There's something going on in our lives, and we need to take care of it. It's time to take care of it. And I think, hello, you're tired too. Do I like fried bologna? I used to eat it when I was a kid, and I used to like it kind of burnt with mustard on the bread, but I haven't had it in a while. Now, my husband and my daughter, when they were living with me, my husband passed 3 years ago, and my daughter is 19 now, so she's moved out on her own. I stay by myself. But they loved bologna. They loved it fried. They loved it raw. They just were bologna people. They love their bologna. So, welcome, bologna. Okay. Hang on one second. A friend of mine. She was doing something for me. Okay, so I'm going to give you the songs, and listen to this. This is amazing. The first song was Just Like You by 3 Days Grace. Just Like You, 3 Days Grace. And it goes like this. I could be mean. I could be angry. You know, I could be just like you. I could be fake. I could be stupid. You know, I could be just like you. You thought you were standing beside me. You were only in my way. You were wrong if you think that I'll be just like you, just like you. You thought you were there to guide me. You were only in my way. You're wrong if you think I'll be just like you. You thought you were there to guide me. You were only in my way. You're wrong if you think I'll be just like you. I could be cold. I could be ruthless. You know, I could be just like you. I could be weak. I could be senseless. You know, I could be just like you. You thought you were standing beside me. You were only in my way. You're wrong if you think I'll be just like you. You thought you were there to guide me. You were only in my way. You're wrong if you think you're wrong if you think I'll be just like you. You thought you were there to guide me. You were only in my way. You're wrong if you think I'll be just like you. On my own, 'cause I can't take living with you. I'm alone. So I won't turn out like you want me to. You thought you were standing beside me. You were only in my way. You're wrong if you think that I'll be just like you. You thought you were there to guide me. You were only in my way. You're wrong if you think that I'll be just like you. You thought you were there to guide me. You were only in my way. I could be mean. I could be angry. You know, I could be just like you. Wow. Interesting song, huh? And then, what's that second song? Hold on, I gotta look. Let's see if I can. Can anybody look and tell me the second song that's in the description box? I can't remember. I had never heard it before. Can somebody look in the description box and tell me the name of that song? What was it, Spirit? What was the name of that song that I had? I think it was called I'm Just Me. I'm Just Me. No. Because it was sung by... I'm slobbering. Who was it sung by? Did anybody look? Look in the description box and it should give you the names of the songs that I posted. This was a fairly new singer. Let me see. Who sang that song, Spirit? Did anybody look? Thank you. Every time I take a shower. Oh, I think it might have been I Stay Ready. I think that might have been it. I Stay Ready. Nope. What was the song, Spirit? I need your help, Spirit. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I don't know. I can't find the name of it. I don't know. I can't find the name of it. So what do I do in this situation? There were 3 songs. It was that one by 3 Days Grace. There was another one. What was the third one? I hate when this happens. It must just be when the video is over, I want you to go back and I want you to listen to those songs because they really do shape the reading. But for some reason, Spirit is not giving them to me. I'm not seeing me. I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing them. All right, so we're just going to move on from the music. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I guess I should have written them down. We're going to start out with the virtue cards. It'll make sense even after you watch this to go back and listen. Those songs are going to play a huge factor in this reading because someone was being very dishonest. Someone was treating you wrong and someone was leading you astray. They were making you think, they were lying to you. They were flat out being dishonest. Very dishonest. Okay. What virtues are you working on, Spirit? Spirit's working on generosity and courage. So we have the Leo vibe here, and we have generosity. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have respect. And this person needed to learn respect. They were very disrespectful. And we also have service, which is how you work, using your hands, feet, and heart to honor God and love others. So this is about respect at work and generosity and courage, and also possibly gentleness. All right, let's look at how Spirit is working in the spiritual gifts in our lives when it comes to each area of our lives. At home, how are you working in the spiritual gifts with the Holy Spirit? Gifts at home. Look, y'all, I can't make it up. At home, Spirit's working on home. You could be buying, selling, renting, signing a lease, any of those things. Or Spirit might just be saying, I'm working on you having a place to live. So at home, Spirit's working on whatever you're doing with your home. All right, work life. How is Spirit working in our work life when it comes to our spiritual gifts? So your spiritual gift is your home. Somehow, Spirit's working on a baby. Some of you may have a baby. You may have children. You may be spending time with those children this weekend. They may be spending time with you. You could have a tiny baby like this one. How precious. If you don't have a baby, Spirit might be working on a project. You could be starting a new project, and Spirit's acknowledging that's your baby. And you're going to have a successful time with this baby, your project. All right. Surprises. Whoa. Surprisingly, you're going to see things from the eagle's perspective. Somehow eagles are significant as a spiritual gift for you. This card is about seeing things from a bird's eye view, seeing things from Spirit's perspective, and knowing things that you can get from a higher perspective, surprisingly. You are not in tunnel vision. You're not stuck in tunnel vision. You see things from a higher perspective. You're gifted with seeing the big picture. You also might be surprisingly feeling like somebody or something is driving you crazy. So you're seeing this from a different perspective, from a higher perspective, and it has to do with a job. There could be a job in your life that's driving you crazy, and instead of being in the moment, in the chaos, you're above it. You're in this place of safety, of security, in spirit's realm. You're in the realm of spirit, seeing this from spirit's perspective when it comes to a job that's driving you crazy. Or maybe you're looking for a job and can't find one, and that's what's driving you crazy. All right. Somehow a job is driving you crazy and you're seeing it from spirit's perspective. Sorry, I'm slobbering. All right. And what is our role when it comes to that? Oh, look, someone's hurt us. Someone's hurt us terribly. Someone could wear like a green and white nightie or a blue and white nightie. You could also have brown or reddish brown hair. Your heart's been broken somehow. Your heart has been shattered. But you're trusting in spirit. See how you're pointing up? And you're saying, Spirit, I know that you have this situation under control. When people hurt us, we could be angry. We could be angry just like they are. But in those songs, if you listen to the rest of them, you choose to be the bigger person. And you choose to make better decisions and to move on with your life without this person, to leave them behind. This could be someone at work that hurt you, but your role is that your heart's been broken. All right. And what's your outcome? Spiritual gift outcome. Transformation is coming, collective. There's going to be a transformation. Butterflies, you could be seeing them. Wildflowers are significant. Butterflies are Scorpio. They're about real transformation, not small stuff, big stuff. You're going to have some big changes in your life. That's going to be your outcome. And you're also going to have an epiphany or tower. How long have we been seeing in this collective that we're going to have a tower as our outcome? It must be coming any day now because we keep seeing that. Or maybe we're having more than one. And also on the bottom of the deck, you have the lovers. So maybe what you're going to realize is that your love life is going to change in miraculous ways. Maybe you're going to meet somebody new. And if you're not going to meet somebody new, maybe this person that hurt you is the one you're married to, and you're going to reconcile somehow. The two of you are going to work things out, and you're going to realize, hey, we don't have to be angry like this. I don't think so. For most of you, you're walking away from this person. It may not be the person you're married to. It may be a family member in their family who doesn't treat you right, who doesn't treat your child right, who doesn't treat anything right. Like they could be, that kind of person. All right, so I'm going to leave the bottom of the deck card out. That's the lovers card. Now, I want to look and see how things are going at home. This is kind of a fun deck to use. I'm not worried about shuffling. I shuffle all the time. All right, at home, how are you working, Spirit? I'm reading them all in the upright. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're at home, you're going to love the one you're with. So whoever you're with at home, that's who you're going to love. And you're not going to let any asshole interrupt you. Nobody is going to interrupt. Interrupting is for assholes. Let them finish, right? Right. So you're not going to let this asshole interrupt you in your love life. You're going to love the one you're with. All right, work life. You have a baby you're working on, or there's a baby somehow in your work life. Could be working from home and taking care of your baby. In your work life, you're unplugging. You're like, I'm off work. I ain't working right now. Maybe you have weekends off or you have the day off. But right now you're taking the day off and you're spending it with your child, it looks like. I'm such an anal person, and I like my cards to be straight. All right, surprises. What surprises for today? Lovely. Thank you, Spirit. You're going to keep something to yourself and stop trying to control everything. Okay, so maybe you were going to share something at work, and when you look at it from the bigger picture, you're like, nah, I'm not going to share that. I'm not going to try to control this. I'm going to let Spirit handle this. They broke my heart, but Spirit's going to handle it. Watch this. All right, what's your role? Keeping shit clean and not letting it all hang out. So whatever you were going to do, whatever you were going to say, you're not going to say it. You're going to keep it to yourself, and you're going to keep things clean. You're going to make sure that when you do a job, you do it right, and there's going to be no reason to criticize your work. Okay, and outcome. Flew out. You're not going to sit back and relax. You're going to be busy doing things, taking care of whatever you have to take care of. So for your outcome, you're going to stay busy, busy, busy. And why is the Lovers here as the bottom of the deck energy? Because it's time for anal. The Lovers card can be a card of choice, not just love. Somebody could be same sex. That's always possible on my channel. Everyone's welcome here and everyone's equal here. So either this is about a lover and you're ready to have sex with that person, anal sex with that person, or for most of you, it means that this person that you've chosen for your love is an asshole. They're an asshole. So what are you going to do about that? If that's the case. Woo! You're going to say 5 little words. You're not going to bare your soul, but you're going to talk about money. So this person, this asshole, you need to talk to them about money. And on the bottom of the deck is you're going to check yourself. You're playing with fire and realize that somebody has bad boundaries. Somebody needs to check themselves for playing with fire and realize they have bad boundaries. Okay. Now, let's look at real quick, Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. Home Life, Sacred Destiny. How are you working at home? Whew. You're showing us wonders that we can't see right now because we feel like we don't have any security. Maybe that's why Spirit's working on your house, because you feel insecure. Right now, you're insecure. You're not illuminated. You're not seeing these wonders. All right, what about at work? You're going to be diligent. You're going to have miracles. And you're going to have potential going forward, even though you have no inner peace. What about surprises? Whoa. You're gonna have relaxation. Surprisingly, you're gonna relax. I know there's 2 cards here. There we go. You're gonna relax, even though you're not enlightened and you're not thriving. But Spirit's gonna show you a gateway so you can. Right now, you feel like things are still, like there's nothing moving. All right, love life. In your love life, there's no love. There's no freedom. There's no trust. Wow. There's somebody really bad in your love life. There's no trust. And you just want this to be simple. You want to keep it simple. It's complicated though. Alright, and what's the outcome? You're going to be delighted with the outcome. And why is the Lovers here? Feel like I missed something. It's okay though, we're gonna keep going. Your outcome is going to be courage, but you're not going to go on any adventures. And you're not going to have any abundance. Why is the Lovers here? Because of pleasure. And healing chaos. There's your Tower. With new beginning. Yeah, you're going to start something new. This person that you're loving, the one you're with, you're going to get away from them. And you're going to see pure miracles when you do. Right now, you can't see how that's possible. This person's hurt you terribly. But when you start this new beginning, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be something you never expected. You don't see this coming. It's an epiphany. So it's something that you don't see right now. But when you see it, it's going to blow your mind. I'm going to pull cards on it. Give me just a second to pull this stuff together. Did Kailash ever show up? Are any of my friends here from Priya? Priya, is someone trying to moderate? Let me see who's here. Hey, Dippin'. Hey, Otter Ones. Oh, Priya. Ponix, William, Anna. Where is Kailash? Where is Kailash? Let me find Kailash. Hold on, Priya. Welcome, Priya. Let me find Kailash. Let me find Kailash. Where is my baby? Sandy couldn't be here today because she had to deal with her family. If I can get up with Kailash, he's going to be here. Watch what I tell you. All right, we'll see what he says. Priya, hang out until then, okay? And nobody is a moderator right now. If there's no blue wrench by their name, they're not a moderator. And until I get one, I think maybe Kailash will moderate. Maybe. If not, maybe someone else will show up from my moderators. If nothing else, I can moderate. I've been doing this channel by myself for years, and I can do it by myself today. You might just have to give me some patience because there's a lot of you guys. If you're going to have a baby. It looked like Spirit was working on it. I'm only going to answer this one question. Will this lady have a baby, Spirit? Oh. In the near future, you will, but you're just not ready right now. Your health needs to improve a little bit. So see your doctor. And maybe see if you need to do fertility, okay? If her health improves, will there be a baby? A year from now, within the next few weeks. So it looks like you're going to get pregnant maybe soon and have a baby a year from now. Come back and let me know if I was right. All right, where was I? I'm putting these cards away. Good to see you, Priya. So glad to have you. I don't know if Kailash is going to show up or not, but I'm hoping that he will. I really need to get some new moderators, just, because people need time. Oh, look what time it is, guys. Not a coincidence. Something amazing is about to happen in this reading. Remember, I told you you're going to leave this person. They hurt you. They hurt you. Alright, he's not answering. It doesn't look like he has his, doesn't look like he has his, WhatsApp on. It's okay. We'll work around it. If nothing else, maybe he'll be back tomorrow. Alright, Priya, keep your eye out for another moderator to show up. How do you feel about moderating, Priya? There you are! There's my baby. Hey, Kailash. Thank you, baby. Thank you for showing up. Okay, see Kailash with the blue wrench? He's the one you want to go to if you need help. You've never done it before? Well, listen, Priya, if Kailash needs your help doing anything at all, please help him. If nothing else, just remind people to like, share, subscribe, and hype the video if you can. Oh, he didn't know, Priya. It's not his fault. I did not give him a heads up. You're fine, baby. You're fine, Kailash. We just got started. I was having a hard time figuring out what songs, but they're in the description box. Everything happens just like it's supposed to on a reading. Nothing happens by accident, okay? Him being late, that's not an accident. So far, what we have is Spirit is working on our home by working on our house. Spirit's working on our work by working on a baby. This could be a child or it could be a project. You could be the baby. Maybe Spirit's mending a relationship between you and a loved one. In our surprises, we have a job. We feel crazy, like a bag of marbles, and we're seeing things from Spirit's perspective. In our love life, our heart has been broken. And in our role, I don't know what our role was. I forget. Let me pull our role. I think I never pulled our role. What is our role? Our role is to have coins. And an angel. So our role is to have coins and an angel. And the outcome is going to be a transformation and an epiphany. Okay? So we want to find out more about that epiphany. And the Lovers was on the bottom of the deck. Somebody hurt us badly. And we're not going to put up with that. We're just not. And neither is Spirit. Because we're Spirit's children. And we're going to meditate, guys. We are going to get quiet and still. And we're going to meditate and listen for Spirit's voice to speak to us. Because when we pray, we talk to God. When we meditate, we listen for God to give us those answers. And you can't just do one way or the other. You have to do both, okay? Alrighty. So that is the spiritual gifts and how Spirit is working in our lives. All right, now, let's see. I'm going to pull... Right now, the moon is in Gemini, so that in itself can make you feel a little crazy, right? Because of the duality. How are you working at home with spellcasters? At home, you have, I can't hold on to them, compassion and a spirit guide. So at home you need compassion, and there's a spirit guide. And we have generosity, courage, respect, and service over here. All right. What about at work? At work, you're going to get blessings and reconciliation. So whatever's been going on at work, Spirit's going to reconcile it. It's going to come. Oh, it's going to all be okay. All right. What are your surprises? Surprisingly, oh, wow. Surprisingly, wow. You're going to have healing, confidence, good luck, and you're going to get closure. And I think it's with this person who hurt you. All right. And your love life. You're going to grieve. So you might cry. And it's okay. That's the name of the song. It's okay to cry. There we go. And you're going to get freedom. Yeah, you're getting out of this relationship. And you're going to get that courage. We're gonna get the song now. This is one of the songs. The second song is still, I don't know. I can't remember. But this is the third song. It's okay to cry. Oh, no. It's Guns N' Roses. Don't cry. There it is right there. It's Guns N' Roses, Don't Cry. And it goes like this. If we could see tomorrow, what would your plans be? No one can live in sorrow. Ask all your friends. Times that you took in stride, they're back in demand. I was the one who was washing blood off your hands. Don't cry tonight. I still love you, baby. Don't you cry tonight. Don't you cry tonight. There's a heaven above you, baby, and don't you cry tonight. I know the things you wanted, they're not what you have. With all the people talking, it's driving you mad. If I was standing by you, if I was standing by you, how would you feel? Knowing your love's decided and all love is real. Yeah, baby, yeah. And don't cry tonight. Don't you cry tonight. Don't you cry tonight. There's a heaven above you, baby. And don't you cry tonight. You remember I told you in the picture that even though her heart's broken, she's pointing to heaven. I thought I could live in your world as years all went by. With all the voices I've heard, sometimes something has died. And when you're in need of someone, my heart won't deny you. So many seem so lonely with no one left to cry to. Baby, and don't you cry tonight, and don't you cry. Don't cry, and don't you cry tonight. There's a heaven above you, baby, and don't you cry tonight. Don't you ever cry. Don't you cry tonight, baby. Maybe someday. And don't you cry tonight. Don't you ever cry. Don't you cry tonight. So there was a song in between those two, but that's what made me think of that is you're going to grieve. You're going to cry in your love life. You're going to have to cry. It's okay, though, because you're going to have the courage to finally leave this asshole. All right. And what's your role? You're the Empress, or you're going to have fertility. Somehow fertility is your role. And you have protection. You're protected when it comes to you being the Empress or fertility. And why is the Lovers here? This is just the bottom of the deck energy. The Lovers is here because you're going to have strength. You're going to have a lighter load. You're going to find out the truth. And you're going to manifest. Good for you. And you're also going to be very passionate. Probably about this baby. Or whatever it is that you have become passionate about. You're getting closure, surprisingly. And you're also getting healing. Good for you. You're going to have courage with your broken heart. Good for you. You're going to have a spirit guide. I mean, why did I say that? You're going to have freedom with your grieving. Your grieving is bringing you freedom. The spirit guide was with you somewhere else. Can't remember. Your role is protection, the Empress, or fertility. You have an angel and coins. You're going to manifest as your outcome. You're going to find out the truth, and your load is going to be lightened. You're going to be strong. Good for you. Good for you, baby. You've been through something. I can feel it. I feel your pain. I feel your sorrow. And I think this person has really hurt you. And I think it's time for you to finally let them go. It's time to let them go if you have to. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. What would this person say to the collective if they could say anything they wanted? What would they say? They would say, fill in the blank. I know you're my soulmate. So this is either a twin flame or a soulmate. And fill in the blank. And what would you say to them? You're the person I want to do life with. To be totally honest, you're not really my type, though. And fill in the blank again. So it's almost like, why would you want to do life? It could have come out in reverse. Like, I don't want to do life with you. You're not really my type. That's how I think it may have come out. Because fill in the blank is in reverse. It's like this person wants to be with you because they're your soulmate. And you're like, no, you're not. You're not even my type. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to do anything with you. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have, I think you're great, but I'm worried about what other people would think. I don't think that's a good relationship at all, to be honest with you. Let's look at one more thing before we pull tarot. Let's look at this. What are the relationship hang-ups? Like, what needs to be worked on here? Somebody criticizes. They think that love is the answer. And they're tired of staying stuck. You want your freedom. You're tired of this person criticizing you. And just because, like, they come across as a narcissist. Like, they can be so sweet and so loving and so kind, but at times they just criticize you. And even their criticizing can come across as sweet. Like, it can be confusing to you. Are you criticizing me, or what are you doing? That kind of thing. And you're tired of being stuck in this behavior. You're tired of it. And they think love's the answer to everything. And look, on the bottom of the deck, they really want sex only. Or you do. Somebody here just wants the sex. And that's the case a lot of times, isn't it? When we get in relationships, we don't want to get somebody else because we enjoy the sex with that person. And we don't want to have to move on to somebody new. Because moving on to somebody new means we got to get to know them. We got to date them. We got to, yeah. It's just a lot to go through. All right. What would this person say to you out of here? I don't understand you, or I do understand you, and no one understands me but you. So this person, oh, they are manipulative. They are trying to say that they're the only one that understands you, and you're the only one that understands them. But they're really saying they don't understand you. They're like, I don't understand you, but you're the only person that understands me. All right, what would you say to that? Interesting. You would say, I'm stuck in visions of us together, but it came out in reverse. What is the truth? Remember, you're going to find out the truth. And I have a lot of painful memories from this relationship with people don't believe in me, but it's in reverse. So they're like saying, people believe me, but you don't. You want to know the truth. I am telling the truth. What is the truth? I can't take it anymore. I can't let go of you, but I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore came out in reverse, which makes me think this person is saying, I can't take it anymore. And I can't let go of you. Why can't you let go? Because I can't make a decision. You remember we're at the crossroads, and you were right about something. Please do what's best for your heart. So they told you something and they were right, or you told them something. And oh, here's another one. I can't tell. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore came out. I can't take it anymore. I can't make a decision. You were right. Please do what's best for your heart. Maybe you told this person, you just can't make a decision. And I'm better with my mind than my heart. That's Gemini right there, isn't it? This could be a Gemini. It sounds like the two of you are at the end of this relationship, and you're just kind of struggling to let go of each other. And that's pretty typical with long-term relationships. But somehow work factors in. You may work together. Generosity, courage, respect, and service are what we have on the board. And then we have gentleness on the bottom of the deck over there. All right, let's pull some tarot on this. We're going to use this deck. All right, how are you working, Spirit, in this situation? Woo! Oh, there's that Tower. How are you working in this situation? What's the energy to overcome? And what's going to pull it together? Ooh. 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 There's Libra. There's the Hierophant. Your strength and you not seeing this from the right perspective. Pisces is here with Leo. We have Taurus. We have Capricorn, and we have Libra. Okay, so Spirit is working on this situation by making it weak. Spirit wants this situation to be weakened. It wants you to feel weak. And like this situation has caused you to have no courage. It's like this situation has taken away the true you. The true you has somehow gotten lost. Do you feel what I'm saying? Your true self is lost because you gave it up to whatever this person. It's like you let this person take the lead. You trusted them. You gave them your trust, and they screwed you. All right, why is Strength and the Hangman here in reverse? Because of a friend and their health. Okay. And why is the Hierophant here? Oh, Cosmo bit me yesterday and it hurts. Because of a commitment. The Hierophant's always a commitment. And your friend again. Alright, and why is Capricorn the Devil on the bottom of the deck? Because of the truth. Trust, I mean, because of trust. Oh, Capricorn is strongly desiring you to be honest, to get honest, to be trustworthy. Somebody here was not trustworthy. There was a friend here who had problems with their health. And I think you hurt this person. while they were going through this. And the energy to overcome is having a commitment with a friend. You have a higher level commitment with a friend. And what's going to bring it together is a strong desire for trust. This person is demanding trust. And then you're going to use good judgment about the situation, whether or not you allow this person to stay or to leave or to come back into your life, okay? All right, we are going to pull these as our tarot. Why is strength here? Because of the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a lot of earth showing up for this. I have water and a fire right now. The King of Swords. Why did I say that? The King of Wands and that Ace of Pentacles. So it's like there's a masculine who has a new opportunity. And it has to do with a friend who has bad health. I have the Six of Wands and that Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Pentacles is determined to show up. Alright. Why is the Strength card in reverse? It's a lot of cards, Spirit. Because someone has been going through a hell of a lot. They're drained and they're defeated. And it's a Queen of Pentacles. There's a Queen of Pentacles who's gone through a lot. This could be a Capricorn. It could be a Taurus. It could be a Virgo. They were deceiving or being deceived. I think they were being deceived. There he is, the King of Swords. I felt him. There's a King of Swords who deceived her. And they're going to have a wheel. It's just in delay. It's coming slowly. This person caused someone who was already in pain and sick and going through hell. They deceived them. And now there's going to be a wheel. This was a friend that had health problems. Alright, and this commitment is with your friend. This is the energy to overcome this Hierophant. How do we overcome the Hierophant? You detach. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is tied into your money somehow. And you can't stand on your own 2 feet without this. You have to, though. And you have to reassess your priorities because of where you're going. That crossroads. You're at a crossroads with being independent. What are you likely to do? Look, you're going to be hurt or hurt somebody because this doesn't fulfill you. The Ten of Cups is in reverse with the Three of Swords. So you're going to end a commitment with a friend because you're tired of taking care of them. And you could have been deceived by them, or they could have been deceived by you. Why is the Devil here? Because of the King of Pentacles in reverse, Strength upright, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So the King of Pentacles, her identical match, when he looks back over this, he sees how strong somebody was, even though what they put in was not what they were getting out. Who is this King of Swords? Whatever he was doing was making him happy. So he was happy to deceive. How was he deceiving? He was soul searching about how to deceive. What was he coming up with? The King of Wands. So he was pretending like he was dependable. What is it, Kurt, baby? I'm trying to do a video. love my friends, but I hate when they do that to me when I'm trying to video. Alright. This person over here is very complicated. They knew you were sick. They knew you were going through a hard time. They deceived you by making you think that they could make you happy and that they were going to be dependable. That this person was going to be there for you. They were like, I'll be there for you, baby, no matter what. I'll never leave your side. Even if I can't be there with you, I'll be there in my love, my heart, my spirit. Everything I have will be with you. They were lying. And they were even soul searching about ways to lie to you. What was their ultimate plan here? Just memories, just stuff they could remember, and to cause you hard misfortune. They knew you had money, and they wanted to get your money. They wanted to deceive you out of your money, and they may have for some of you, but for some of you, I think you were so sick, your health was so bad, that they couldn't. What's their wheel? The Queen of Wands. Their identical match. This person's identical match is going to be in reverse. Why is she going to be in reverse? Because of the Chariot in reverse, Temperance in reverse. Damn, she's going to have some bad shit. She's not going to be able to get over something, and she's going to be stuck there being tempered. Can you show me what? Fill in the blank with the Page of Cups. You know what it looks like to me? Do you remember the bag of marbles? The surprise? It looks like this person's going to get dementia or Alzheimer's. And he's going to be stuck with somebody who has dementia because of the way he treated this woman. This man, or whoever this man is, has some serious karma coming to him. Alright, and what's going to be the outcome of the Strength for the King of Pentacles? There's the Devil, clarifying the Devil, and Judgment upside down, clarifying itself. He's going to be pissed. He's going to be angry and want to know the truth about this situation and use bad judgment. What's the bad judgment? He's not going to, he's going to be like, we're not accepting responsibility for this. So what will you do? Fill in the blank. So this person that did this to this woman and hurt her so desperately, that's what she has to get over, as being hurt. She is actually alone in a situation where she could be hospitalized or going to the hospital or having to do things, you know, in the doctors. And her health is affected. This friend promised to be there for her, but all he was doing was trying to get her money until he figured out she wasn't going to have any. And this man is so mad that he's like, we're not going to accept responsibility for this. We are going to get you arrested or the FBI involved. Why is Judgment here? I think this was done online. The Judgment is that somebody doesn't love you and there's going to be unexpected setbacks. What are the unexpected setbacks? We know they don't love you. Use your intuition about fill in the blank. No, not fill in the blank. Spirit just said use your intuition. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So they're gonna probably end up having to pay back a lot of money. Outcome of your intuition. The Tower. There's the Tower. It just hasn't happened yet. And you know it's coming. You know what's coming to this person. Look. because they will not change. They just won't change. Anything else we need to know? There's going to be someone who comes to show you compassion, to show you love, to be true to you. Clarify this, Knight of Cups. The Lovers came out, y'all. What kind of choice does this person have, or are they bringing you? The Moon. This person is going to have a choice to show you love through the dark times you're going to go through. This person is going to choose to be with you through your uncertainty, through your illness, through your sickness. And they want to see you heal from this. What will be the outcome? They're going to make some real fast plans. But things are disconnected. So they're going to make real fast plans. Outcome of doing that? There's going to be a victorious, glorious win moving forward. So this person is coming to your rescue. And somehow they have the power when things don't make sense to come up with a plan that does. And it's going to be one that's going to cause you to have victory moving forward. Where you've had a lot of misfortune, a lot of loss. How does this person... How does this Knight of Cups feel about you? They feel like you're at a distance and that there's no dishonesty. How do you feel about them? Like running. Why do you feel like running? Because of the loss you've had and how shallow somebody was. What should you do? You need to be friends even though you're hurt. You need to let this person be your friend even though you've been hurt so badly. And don't be cold. You're going to be tempted to be cold. That's the energy to overcome. Don't be cold to this person. They are a real person who wants to show you compassion, love, friendship, harmony. And they know how badly you were hurt by someone. Anything else we need to know? Somebody is going to make a vow that they're alone and they don't want any tension. I promise you, it's just me. I don't have anybody else in my life. And I don't want to because I don't want any tension. And look, this is divine masculine energy. This person could be a divine masculine. Why are they in reverse? Because right now they're going through a lot of emotion. Their emotions are all over the place. But they're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, and so are they. It's just a lot to take in. A lot. You've got a lot to take in here. You've both been through a lot. You've been mistreated, and he has watched you be mistreated, or at least knows about it now. And he wants to see this made right. And he's determined that it's going to, because he sees how much you put into this and how little you got out of it while you were sick even. You didn't have the strength to even know what was really true or not. Like, even the best of us, when we get sick enough... Oh, whoa, wait! You have the Fool in reverse here. Also... So it's like you weren't taking a risk. You decided you weren't taking a risk on this person because you didn't trust them. And I don't blame you. They were not trustworthy. They were not trustworthy. Wow, what a reading, guys. This has been an amazing reading. Jesus. This was a friend who was unhealthy. And you wanted to know the truth, and I think you just got it. This person was not in your corner. They never have been. Spirit, can we have some guidance, please, for whoever this is of us, whoever we are, give us some guidance about this. What do we need to know? That's a lot of guidance. May I have one, please? One, please. There we go. The Lady of the Gift. Beautiful. And then on the bottom of the deck, the Sun Dancer in reverse. The Lady of the Gift, number 20. The Lady of the Gift brings a message of tithing. To be your ally, she requires you to look at the nature and method of your giving to others. The world is your church, and you only need to distribute 10% of your wealth to others to ensure that the flow continues. Yes, that doesn't necessarily mean giving money, nor does it imply a direct action. Of charity. Even though the tradition of tithing is material, in fact, the kind of tithing that this lady asks of you isn't tangible or material at all. She's asking you to look at all human beings as important in the divine scheme of things and show others that you believe in them. Pay attention to how you treat people and be mindful of your perception. Even the seemingly poor strangers. If you see others as successful and abundant and act as if you believe they have value, blessings all around are assured. Your belief in others has greater value than you could fathom. This alone guarantees your success long term. Remember that you can only keep what you have when you give. I missed something. Wait a minute. Pay attention to how you treat people and be mindful of your perception, even of seemingly poor strangers. If you see others as successful and abundant and act as if you believe they have value, blessings all around are assured. Your belief in others has great value, greater value than you could fathom. This alone guarantees your success. Remember that you can only keep what you have when you're willing to give it away. Challenger. Okay. So when you look at somebody, do you look at people who have nothing differently than people who have everything? And do you treat the people who have... Basically what it's saying is what the reading was saying. Like, you were treating this lady because she was sick like she was nothing. And it's important that we treat everybody as if they're important. That's what it was saying. Number 32. The Dancer, the Sun Dancer in reverse. Oh, I'm getting tired. Okay. Beware of losing yourself in your dreams of the future when the Sun Dancer comes to challenge you. The message is sweet and simple. Stop what you're doing and go have some fun. Celebrate. I can't hardly see. Celebrate what is and don't worry about what will be or what could be. Be here and now. Just be just for today. You will find your answers, but only after You have made time to play. Tomorrow, after all, is another day, and the sun will rise again to shed its warmth and light on all that needs clarity. You can count on it. I need my other glasses. Sandy's fixing them for me. I hope you understood that. So you need to go have some fun and not worry so much about what's going to happen next. But there is going to be a tower for somebody because of the way they treated the person that they were mistreating. And I'm sorry, but you don't treat people that way and think that you can get away with it, because the universe will catch up to you. It could take a little while, but you take somebody, especially somebody who's sick, to the point where they could be hospitalized or going in and out of the doctors for things. You mistreat those kind of people, and Spirit is going to show you how it feels to be mistreated. It's just the way it is. The universe makes sure that you learn that lesson. Hopefully not the hard way. Hopefully the gentle way, but that's Spirit's decision. Prayer for this collective. I cannot see. Dear God, thank you for giving me my family to love and care for. Help me to share with them your Spirit's warmth and love. Bless them with grace and peace as we as one family live with you together in heaven. Amen. So this could be about you and your family. You remember I said it didn't have to be a lover? And it almost didn't feel like a lover. It felt like a friend of a family, like maybe someone you have assumed as family. Thank y'all so much for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and the hyping. You guys are amazing. All right, Kailash, get me a list together. We're going to move on to the next phase of the reading. I appreciate you all being here. What would your best friend say to you about all of this? May I see, please? What would your best friend say to you? Ride the wave. You are your own purpose. Ride the wave. You're your own purpose. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to step up, take a walk, let my dog out, stretch my legs, and get me something to drink. And I'll be right back to finish the Q&A. So get me some Q&A, Kailash. Thank you, baby. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Priya, I hope you're still here. Hey, Kurt. Thank you for being here, baby. I love you too. I love you all so much. You guys rock. I appreciate you. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. If you want a question answered, don't go anywhere. Okay? Hey, G-Ram, what's up? What's up? You know who I haven't seen in a while? DG. I don't know what happened to DG, but I miss him so much. And he'll be back when he's able. He'll be back. All right, y'all. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to take a little break. Right back. Oh. By the way, I am having my needle biopsy on Monday. So pray for me. I have to be there at 8:30. And I should know pretty much immediately whether or not the tumor is cancerous or not. Okay? Thank you, guys. a rainy day. It's a good day for sleeping, baby. Alright, here we come, here we come. I'm back. Here's Cosmo. If you don't know Cosmo, this is my Kaik parrot. Yeah. Say hi, I'm Cosmo. Oh, here's Otto. He wants to say hi too. Say, hey, I'm Otto. Yes. I'm Mama Snoodle. Come here. Let's say hi. Come on. You want to say hi? Come on. Come here. Come here. You got to come here so I can pick you up. He went under the bed. He's shy. Anyway, this is Cosmo. Cosmo loves to be the star of the show. What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? Where are you going? Where are you going, pretty boy? Come back. Come back. Come on. Come on. Say hi. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to give Mommy some kisses? Come here. Give me kisses. Can I have some kisses? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Oh, you better give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. He loves to give kisses. He's such a sweet baby. Yes, he's such a sweet baby. Yes, he is. All right, Kailash, do we have any questions? G-Ram's the only one. What's up, G-Ram? Did you already post, baby? The circle of life. What should you know? Okay, let's find out. What should G-Ram know, Spirit? What does G-Ram need to know? Alright, first of all, I'm going to give you some, what do you not do to not F yourself, okay? How does G-Ram not F himself? G-Ram, Spirit wants you to be kind. Be guided by your heart. Let go of logic and rationality. And release expectations around money came out in reverse, and take a vacation with plan your career. Alright, so you need to have more expectations around money, take a vacation, and then plan your career. The Spirit's saying take you a little vacation and then plan your career. Alright, any guidance for G-Ram? May I have one card, please? One card, please, for G-Ram. Guidance. I got two. I'm going to go ahead and give you all of this, okay, as your guidance. He loves the candles, and he likes to chew on the cards. No chewing on Mommy's cards. Yeah. Come on. I know what you're trying to do. Yes, I do know what you're trying to do. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Get on Mommy's shoulder. Please. Thank you. All right. The Fire Prince, number 40. This is your advice, G-Ram. It's in the upright. Come on, Cosmo. No chewing on the cards. No, no, and no more no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You want to get on the crystal ball? Here. Sometimes he likes to get on the crystal ball. Don't you do that. You want to get on the crystal ball? Oh, what a good boy you are. What a good boy you are. I'm going to turn the light around this way so it's not in your face. Good boy. All right, here we go. Fire Prince. When the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know that he represents the irreversible forces behind all manner of manifestation. And he brings you the gift of optimism. You will be rightly inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive action to reach your goal. Envisioning the path of the highest good with an optimistic outlook, the Fire Prince also brings you the gift of a miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward knowing that you have everything you need and more. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them too, and your good fortune will multiply. And then you have the Hawk Prince number 11 in reverse. He's standing on the light. He's so funny. I love you, baby. All right. The Hawk Prince in reverse. The Hawk Prince challenges you to pay attention and listen to the warnings being sent your way. Are you pushing forward in spite of others' cautionings about the direction that you're headed? Are you refusing to listen to your own inner voice? You okay, baby? Red flags are waving in the breeze, and you're being challenged to heed their message. When the Hawk Prince descends as your challenger, it's an indication that something isn't quite right. Don't worry. Don't worry, though. He will always arrive just in time for you to let go of your old ideas and begin again. Spirit only wants the best for you. You have something good coming your way, but you got to let go of the old. Number 35. And you're going to be shown right on time what it is you need to let go of. You already know what it is. You just don't know how to let go of it. All right. The Lady of Lightning. As your ally, the Lady of Lightning brings powerful forces of change into your life. She tells you to accept a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps situations you weren't anticipating arise, and offers you the opportunity of a lifetime, or a series of aha moments culminate into a pivotal flash of insight, causing everything to change just like that. Maybe someone enters your life and pushes you to new heights. You have a brilliant idea that hits you like lightning. Be prepared. Change is imminent. And total paradigm shift may be upon you. Don't resist the changes, as this kind of lightning isn't something you want to fight. Great things are happening when the Lady of Lightning appears. You have something amazing about to happen in your life. And you need to be careful to pay attention to the red flags. There's something in your life you need to let go of. and you're being cautioned, you're being warned, you're being shown. You know, G-Ram, what those red flags are. You're intuitive enough to know what they are. So you need to pay attention to the red flags. All right, what spiritual gifts are operating in G-Ram's life? G-Ram, infinity is here and time is here. So it's time for you to have infinite abundance is what I'm getting from that. It's your time. The clouds are here also. One more time I'm hearing. That baby. I don't know if it's a baby or if it's a project or what, but somehow there's a baby and there's also a house, G-Ram. You're about to be given a lot of blessings. And I want you to come back and tell me about it, okay, sweetheart? Because it's going to happen. Do your part. Pay attention to the red flags, okay? Hey, Manya, how you doing, baby? I'm doing Q&A, Manya. DG, are you here, baby? I know, right? What's up, DG? How are you, my darling? Oh my God, I've missed you so much. It's your birthday on Friday. Happy birthday, G-Ram. I can't wait. Please come back and tell me about what happens. Just a reading for the next month for you. Okay, DG. No problem, sweetheart. You got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up here. I'm going to go put him back in his cage so I can pay attention to your reading. Okay, DG? I'll be right back. You got to go back in your cage until I finish with the reading. And then I'll let you out again. Okay? You got to be a good boy. Yeah, you got to be a good boy. Mama's trying to do readings for people. It is so wonderful to see you again, DG. Oh my God. I know you were here once not long ago, and then you had to disappear on me. You left. I don't think you could wait. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for DG? May I hear you, please? Speak to my heart, mind, and soul for DG. What message do you have for DG, Spirit? Okay, Spirit also wants me to start out with you by letting you know how you cannot F yourself. How can DG not F himself over the next month? What does DG need to know in order to not F himself over the next month? May I see, please? DG, you have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Never surrender to normal. And Spirit wants you to feel whatever you have to feel. Somehow putting on a mask, not necessarily you, but someone in your life might do that. Maybe not, I don't know. But feel what you feel. You have the right to feel what you feel. But remember that you always have a right to be happy. And you have special gifts. Don't surrender to normal. Don't do too much partying. And what else? Receive a gift and love your journey. So somebody's going to give you a gift, or you may have a gift. I think you're going to receive a gift. And you are charming. You don't know how charming you are. You're being asked to open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. So someone's giving you a gift. Spirit wants you to love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving yourself and knowing to never surrender to normal. Feel what you feel, okay? That's how you don't F yourself. And also know that you're charming. I don't think you know that you're charming. My throat chakra's trying to close. All right, when it comes to DG, Spirit How are you working in DG's life overall in the next month? May I see, please? How are you working in DG's life over the next month? Cosmo bit my finger and it hurts to shuffle. DG, the next month, Spirit, how are you working? 7 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. How are you working in DG's life over the next month? What is his energy to overcome? And how will you pull it together? Oh, wow, DG, this is beautiful. Okay. Woo, DG. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 5 cards, 4 of them are major arcanas. So over the next month, Spirit is working in your life in some very major ways. Okay? That's the first thing I need you to understand. The first 2 cards out are a wheel. There's going to be a wheel because of justice. Something needs to be made right, but it's moving slowly. I don't know why it's moving so slowly, but the energy to overcome is the Emperor. This is a very powerful boss man energy. It is the divine masculine energy. It is someone who can run an empire. You are so. I think this is you. I think the energy to overcome is knowing who you are, that you're not normal. Don't surrender to normal. You have special gifts. And something's happened in your life, or something's going to happen, not necessarily because of something you've done, but there's going to be a wheel that's going to bring justice. And then what's going to pull it together is a 4 of Wands, which is either a celebration, it could be a marriage, it could be a relationship, but it's something where you're grateful to be together with the people that you love. Okay, I want to know more about the wheel. You're also, on the bottom of the deck, losing your patience with someone or something. Probably this wheel. Why is the wheel here with justice? Whoa. Whoa. Because the truth is going to come out, and when it does, you're going to win gloriously. Public recognition about the truth. And look, you've been ruthless. You've been having to fight somebody. They're ruthlessly, they're just determined to win, ruthlessly. All right, what's the truth? That's what I figured, okay. Okay, there's a Knight of Cups in reverse, a 10 of Wands upright, and a 7 of Swords in reverse. The 7 of Swords in reverse can be a few things. It can be an apology. It can be deceiving yourself. It can be making amends for something. It's paired with someone who interrupted your feelings. You remember, feel whatever you need to feel. There's something you need to feel, but something interrupted that, and it caused you to have a real heavy energy. And what happened when this truth came out? It's like you withdrew your feelings, and it caused a heavy burden on somebody because they knew you were not being true. They knew you weren't being honest, or that someone would. This could be you knowing someone wasn't being honest with you, and they withdrew their feelings from you, and this caused you to be very, very burdened because you knew this was self-deception. You knew this person was being deceptive. All right. Why did they withdraw their feelings? Because of death. the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. They withdrew their feelings because of something major, a major change that happened in their life. And they were trying, this could be you, to recover their stability and have more, and to grow. So you were changing, or someone was changing, and they were trying to get their stability back and to grow. That's why they withdrew their love. But this caused them a burden. Why did it cause them a burden? Because of work and setting priorities. All right. And what was the deception? The Magician is here with an Ace of Cups. So somebody thought they had somebody new, but they didn't. They thought they had manifested somebody new, but they didn't. Somebody deceived them. So somebody may have withdrawn their love from you, and this hurt you. It caused you to feel burdened. And they did it because they thought they had somebody new. What happened to the new? The person was an asshole. And there was a Gemini involved here, and they chose to be an asshole by withdrawing their love and not being honest about their feelings. Why is the Emperor here to overcome? Why is he the energy to overcome? Because of taking a break, moving away from some difficult times, feeling like they had no hope to build a foundation. Why didn't they have any hope for a foundation? Because somebody got hurt here. Bad. Alright, and why is the Four of Wands going to pull it together? Because of a Chariot. You're going to get over this and have a happy time with your family. Outcome. Wow. You're going to have a spark, an Ace of Wands, and you're going to be determined to walk away from something. What are you walking away from? Using bad judgment and putting more into a situation than you get out of it. And not being toxic. And what will be the outcome of doing these things? You're going to stop being stuck. You're going to be the King of Pentacles. You're going to have a lot of abundance. What's the Six of Wands, this glorious win? Fill in the blank and making, let's see, procrastinating. Where you've been procrastinating, you're going to do something that's going to make you have a glorious win. And it's going to lift anguish where something was about to painfully end. What's going to be the outcome of the Ten of Swords in reverse? Giving, being generous. So somebody can be stable and where they've had a haunting loss. There's a Queen of Cups here who has there's no contract. She has no Hierophant. She is not, somebody's going to be generous and maybe even controlling because of a haunting loss when it comes to a Capricorn. Why did I say that? A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then standing up for this person's beliefs, even though they're unconventional. So that's going to be the outcome here. And it looks like you're going to get wish fulfillment. What's your wish fulfillment? Spirit said, use your intuition, DG. You know what your wish fulfillment is. And you being independent. Maybe being single. What a reading. DG, wow. Been through a lot since the last time I read for you. Let me see what's going on with you when it comes to your spiritual gifts. And then we'll stop there. What's going on with DG spiritual gifts, Spirit? You're using that intuition of yours, DG. You're welcome, baby. And you're also going to see a rainbow. Somehow rainbows are a factor. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers again. Definitely that Gemini moon is having an effect on you right now. Beautiful reading, DG. Thank you for being here. I missed you. Okay. Anybody else? I thought that was it for today. Is there anybody else, Manya? While I wait to see, I have a question for myself. Will I meet somebody new in the month of October? When I went to the store the other day, the cashier, the owner of the store, he told me he thinks about me all the time and that he looks at my Facebook page. And I said, well, why don't you call me? I would love to go out with you. And he just said, wow, yeah, I will. So we'll see. Anybody new in the month of October? Anybody new for me in October? New love, October. Within the next few weeks. Don't remain positive. Stop. Okay. Alright. My biopsy Monday. Will it be malignant? Within the next few weeks, stop. Don't take action. I gotta ask one more question. With the treatment options, will I have to lose my hair? Abundance came out with opportunity. No abundance and opportunity. So I guess it's possible. I've been thinking about shaving my head and making my own wig. Hey, your birthday is the 15th. Happy birthday early. Is Asha on the list? Who's next? I can't see good because my glasses are getting fixed. Okay. Elisa. Lesser. Lesser. I think. Whoever that is, post your question. You guys rock. Thank you so much for all the likes. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the ones who share, subscribe. I love it. I see 20 and 30 subscriptions every video, and I love seeing that. That blesses me so much. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. He just said, I'm new, and that his birthday is the 15th of October, and I said, happy birthday. Okay, here we go. Please read me a card in my spiritual journey. Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. All right. May I have a card for Lester, or however you pronounce your... I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Spirit, show me what you want. Show me what you want to say to Lester. I feel to use these cards for you today. And I'm going to try to pull you a card, and I'm going to give you either an intuitive meaning, or I will give you spiritual journey, spirit. Where is he at, or she at on their, I think it's a he. Where are they at on their spiritual journey? May I have a card, please, to show them what they need to know about their spiritual journey? Whoa, that's too much. Half the deck. All right. Spiritual journey for Lester. Oh, that's a lot of cards. I'm going to take them. No, it's not. It's 2. All right. Your heart chakra is very much a part of your journey. Your spirit right now is working on your heart chakra and you letting go of hostilities. You have some hostilities that are clogging your heart chakra, okay? And the healer of the ages is here for you. All right, I'm going to tell you what this means. Number 38. The heart chakra. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. Remember the original reading? The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that can cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. And that's why you've been sent here, because that's what this channel is for growth, okay? It's for you to fill your cup. You can't give from an empty cup. And then we got hostilities, number 26. And I feel like you're letting go of some hostilities, or some people may have been hostile to you, and you're having to give that up. So let's see what Spirit's saying. This card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external or your own intervention, This card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slow in getting better. This card encourages you letting this card encourages you let getting better. This card encourages you, I'm sorry. Encourages you, letting you know. There we go. I had a hard time there for some reason. Letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situation will resolve. It's going to be resolved. Affirmation. I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. So make sure you're making reasonable requests and making your expectations clear and set good boundaries, okay? And then number 51, Healer of the Ages. Healer of the Ages. He's upright. Beautiful card. It looks like Jesus, in my opinion. If Jesus, yeah, it looks like Jesus. Health and vitality. This powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills. He is helping to unlock stuck energy. Wow. Woo. You may have felt the strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensation now. You can call upon this emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need. Vitality, balance, or renewal. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. Sorry about that. My eyes are having trouble seeing because these glasses are my old ones. My friend Sandy is fixing my new ones because they came apart. Wow, what a reading for you. That was absolutely beautiful. All right, what spiritual gifts are working in their life, Spirit, as they go through this transformation? You're going to meditate. Spirit wants you to meditate to clear those chakras that are blocked. Somehow, you also got the baby in the house. I don't know what that means. And your music is also a factor here. A lot of babies in this collective, unless it's a project you're working on. What spiritual gifts are working in my life? Phoenix Rising came out. And a rainbow. Anything else? My house. My house and a Phoenix Rising. Music. One more time. I got the rainbow and the third eye. And on the bottom of the deck, I also got the Lovers. but I didn't see anybody new coming in October. Let me ask one more question. Is anybody that I've already had love for going to return or become more prevalent in October? You're not ready, but in the near future, a year from now. It might be them that's not ready. Is there anybody coming in between then? Helpful people, unforgiveness, don't remain positive. So no, doesn't look like it. Oh well. Oh well, it's okay. I've been by myself this long, I can handle it another year. Okay, who's next? Okay. Will you have a reconciliation? A couple of cards. Okay, so is this who I'm reading for, Nicholas? A couple of cards. You're welcome, baby. You're so welcome. I hope that helped you, baby. I certainly hope it helped you. Come back and let me know, okay? Alrighty. Yeah, Nicholas. Okay. I have... You want a couple of cards. It's so hard to see through these glasses. Guidance in life, please. Thank you. 35. Real initials are MM. Okay. So a couple of cards of guidance in life, please and thank you. Okay, no problem. May I have a couple of cards of guidance in life for Nicholas Spirit? Show me what deck to use. A couple of cards of guidance in life. I'm seeing a particular deck that I don't use very often. It's called Wisdom of the House of Night by Colette Baron Reed. Show me how you're working in this person's life, Spirit, with a couple of cards. What are you up to over the next month in their life? Show me for Nicholas. May I see, please? When it comes to this female, I think that they're working with. I think there's a question about a female, right? No, just guidance for their life. Doesn't matter what. They just want to know how Spirit's working in their life. May we see this. How is Spirit working in Nicholas's life? Wow. Powerful energy. Powerful. Oh my God. This is how Spirit's working in your life, M&M. Number 49. Oath. An oath is never made lightly nor in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time to look at how you have made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to the oath? Has anyone broken his or her oath to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honest and honorable. You don't want that person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can keep is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to me, you must keep the promise. So promises are a very big thing this month for you, Eminem. Spirit wants you to pay attention to the promises that are made, that are broken by not just others, but by yourself. And Spirit wants you to relinquish these people, to let go of the people who do not have integrity, who cannot keep a promise. These people have to go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Spirit's being very specific. Someone's not being true, and it's time to let them go. And then you got the High Priestess of Fire, number 5. Whenever she arrives, she reminds you of your ability to create your own reality and to choose how you channel your energy. If you are restless, call upon the High Priestess of Fire for inspiration and joy, and she will release you. She will release you from the trap of boredom. Brings you, I just heard somebody talking. Fire brings you warmth and light, but it also burns when it's allowed to get out of control. Spend your energy creatively. And I'm sorry, hold on. Spend your energy creatively and not impulsively, and guard yourself against burning out. Use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly. I'm sorry, my eyes are really... So this month, when people make you promises, make sure you pay attention. Don't force them to be honest with you, to keep their promises. Don't do that. Just if you see that this person is not honorable and has no integrity, just let them go. And if they ask you why you're letting them go, tell them. Because you can't keep a promise. And if you can't do something like keep a promise, I can't trust you in my world. Because I need people in my world who are willing to keep their promises. Because I keep mine. All right, spiritual gifts operating. Your family tree is here. And you're also going to have travel. So the tree of life and travel came out for your spiritual gifts. And on the bottom of the deck, we have time. So it's saying to me, it's time for you to travel. And it has something to do with your tree of life. Anything else you want to say? You also got baby and meditation. So I don't know if that's a real baby or if it's like a project, but you got meditation with it. And you also got music. I don't know. Only you know. It's your story. Okie dokie. I hope that was helpful, sweetheart. Thank you, Eminem, for letting me read for you. I am very tired. I'm exhausted. I'll be happy to answer Ash's question first tomorrow. I think it's time for me to go to bed. I love you, Asha. Please come back tomorrow. Do you promise? Thank you. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, for your prayers, for your love, for your positive vibes, for all your positive energy that you send my way. I feel it. I don't think I could make it through the day without you all. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow, but something happened at work this week that was very disturbing. And basically, once they found out I was sick, they put it in writing as kind of not a write-up, but you know how that goes. They can take it later and use it as one if they choose to. And I can't tell you how bad that hurt me because I worked my ass off for this company. And I'm probably one of the better people that they have in my position. But it's going to be okay because Spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan. And I'm going to get past this illness. I am. I'm going to get past it. It's going to be okay. I love you all. I thank you all. If without you, I could not do this. And I would not even want to try. You guys are Dreaming Dragonfly. You are Dreaming Dragonfly. And I love you. Have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow around the same time. Mwah. Namaste.